What's up, y'all? So, Bradley Beal to the Clippers. I actually think this is going to work because now you're going to have James Harden go ahead and become more of a point guard facilitator. I think, when they had James Harden, Kawhi, and Paul George, you need a shooter. I think Paul George, wants to take it off the dribble. I think now you could do a lot of high pick and roll action. Bradley Beal, opposite corner or same corner, spot up, ready to shoot. I think that's what they need. We got Kawhi posting up, then you can have Bradley Beal, roaming around. It takes the pressure off of Kawhi and James Harden, and you could spread out the defense. I think, having James Harden come off that pick and roll, attacking downhill, you have kickouts for Bradley Beal to have those open shots. And then for Kawhi's post-up game, you got those kickouts for them knockdown threes. So you can't really double. You can't really help off because now with a shooter like Bradley Beal, you spread out the floor, make things a lot easier for the team. Man, I think the West is going to be loaded. This could be their lineup. I think it's a decent lineup. 1 through 5. I really like Derrick Jones Jr. Super athletic. Get to the rim. They're going to be a long athletic team, man. Me, Lakers all day, but I do like this move by the Clippers. They're trying to stay relevant, stay in the fight. Obviously, having 3 out of 5 All-Stars on the team in your starting 5 is always something that's going to keep you in the playoff hunt. I just think the West is super loaded, man. There's going to be a few great teams that don't make playoffs out of the West or are playing in the end game. You know what I mean? Because you got to look. You got, obviously, me. I'm going to say my Lakers. You got the Warriors, Rockets, Spurs, Mavericks, Memphis, Timber. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna get real hectic, man. We just gotta, Oh, OKC. I didn't even say the champs. I didn't even say OKC champs. What am I thinking about? The Nuggets. Like, the West is loaded top to bottom. Teams are gonna have to figure out how to win games, man, and it's gonna be tough because every team is loaded. I don't really know who's coming off the bench for the Clippers, but no matter what, I think they're still a great team. I want to see Kawhi have a phenomenal season this year. I think the Clippers put the tools around him to hopefully lead his team like he did the Toronto Raptors. You know what I mean? Man, this is just crazy how the West just gets more loaded and more loaded and more loaded. Like, you couldn't send Bradley Beal to the Lakers, yo? We couldn't do that? You know what I'm saying? You couldn't? Okay, all right.